For me, I'm in the unique position of being able to buy my friends. But for most people, actually making friends is hard. And meeting people in the virtual world can be even more challenging. So today, I welcome you to a Portal presentation of how to make friends online. Hi, I'm Dave, and this is Portal's guide, How to Make Friends Online. Now meet my friend, Val.
Dave, based on the nature of our relationship, I believe I would be considered a co-worker, not a friend.
Well, that's very sensitive, Val, thank you. So, let's start by talking about the single, simplest way to meet people online. Be a healer. Every mighty warrior that does battle in the virtual worlds needs someone to patch their wounds after and during the fight. Good healers are critical to every hero's success, and they can be legendary heroes in their own right. But skilled healers are hard to come by. So if you are one, you'll soon find yourself surrounded by people who want to hang out with you.
Dave, Father Faith is standing by.
Perfect. Then let's head into EverQuest, where a powerful cleric healer known as Father Faith is going to show you how to patch like a pro.
Welcome, my children. I understand that you have chosen to follow the path of light. I understand that you have chosen to mend your brothers and sisters. And with this choice, you will receive from the Lord the gift of healing. You shall not engage in the combat of savages. You shall not draw sword, nor shall you draw blood. You shall use your hands only to mend the wounds of sacred warriors. Align yourself with brave men and women, my children. Stand behind them. They will keep you from the path of harm. And in return, you shall heal them, and the rewards of their holy battle shall be yours to share. It will take much wisdom to heal, my friends. Much wisdom. I do proclaim the High Elves possess more of this sacred treasure than any other creature on the Lord's green heaven and Norrath. You shall not engage in battle unless you have enough mana to share and bless and bestow upon your fellow holy warriors. And it is you, and you alone, who shall declare when the time for battle has come. Your fellow warriors are brave, my friend. But bravery alone is not enough to fall the powers of darkness. You shall protect these valorous fighters. You shall give them more life, more hit points, harden their very shells of armor. It can be done. Amen. And yes, you may even use your holiness in direct assault against the foul enemies of the Lord. But do not use this power if you do not have enough precious mana left to heal, for that is your most holiest of duties. And should you fail in your anointed task, you may breathe the essence of life back into those that have passed on to the other side. Should you find yourself alone and abandoned in the kingdoms of evil, you will use the gate to whisk yourself into the regions of light. You will be as the Lord, controlling the flow of battle. You shall stun the enemy. You shall blind the enemy. You shall strike fear into the heart of the enemy. But always, my friends, your primary task is to stand behind the brave warriors who risk their lives to protect the innocent and to heal them. Can you feel the power? I say yes. Can you feel the power? I say yes.
Yes, I can feel it. I can feel the power. Thank you, Father Faith. That will be all. So, you see, assuming the role of a healer class, for example, a cleric in EverQuest, is a great way to go if you're not sure how to approach people online. All you have to do is stand outside the gates of town, and people will literally beg to hang out with you, because everyone needs a good healer.
Dave, the Megan report is complete.
Great. Then let's talk about an even easier way to meet people. You see, in Earth and Beyond, all you have to do to make a friend is log on. you'll immediately be met by a very intelligent and attractive young woman named Megan, who will teach you all about her world. Let's meet her now and see some examples of how she'll guide you through some of your first moments in the distant future.
Hey, you're back. It's really good to see you again. Type in your name and password and we'll get started.
After you've logged in, Megan will help you create your very first character, telling you the many differences in Earth and Beyond's professions.
Genquai Explorer, the paragon of all who seek the stars. The Terran Enforcer is the fastest of the 3 warrior ships.
But it's once you're out of the gate that Megan's help becomes truly invaluable.
Now that you can communicate, let's learn how to fly.
She'll give you a private tutorial on how to target.
The first step is always to target the object by left-clicking it with your mouse. Good.
Fly.
Flying your ship is easy.
Warp.
Thrusters are fine for covering short distances, but your ship is also equipped with a state-of-the-art warp drive that will allow you to travel great distances in the blink of an eye.
And dock with a space station.
Find the appropriate action button and use it to dock.
And even how to move around once you're on foot.
Walking in a starbase is easy. You walk in the same way you fly your ship.
And don't think for a second that you'll be alone for your first fight.
Target within range.
Indeed, with Megan's help, you'll be conquering the far reaches of outer space in no time. Megan's sole concern is to make sure that you are completely comfortable operating and navigating your spaceship at all times. She'll be with you as long as you need. Kind of like Val. Right, Val? Val, are you there?
Oh, I don't know much about how to make friends. Well, be yourself, I guess. That's what my pa always used to say.
Don't go away. There's more to come in my first ever portathon. How did you die again? Don't patronize me.
There are many types of relationships that people commonly build within their social structures, from those that are healthy to those which are highly destructive and dysfunctional.
Hi, I'm Dave. Welcome back to Portal's look at how to make friends online. Now, let's think about this for a moment. Let's say 2 people are at a dinner party. Who's going to draw a better crowd? The person who blathers on about old Stanley Kubrick films, or the person who has personal tales of grand adventure to share? You guessed it, the latter. And no person is better at seeking out and finding grand adventure than Volcano Jack. Let's meet him now.
Opening gateway to Acheron's call, Dave.
Yeah, that's right. I'm the life of the party. You know why? 'Cause I got stories. Big stories. True stories. And they'll blow your mind. And you can have them too. All you gotta do is be fearless. Like me. Volcano Jack. You gotta learn to laugh in the face of danger. Ha ha ha. You gotta learn to fight in your sleep. And most of all, you gotta learn to explore the great untamed wild. Now come on, I'll show you a great spot where you can start some stories of your own. This is the Crater, a remote spot in the north of Dareth that's got more danger than most regular men could ever handle. But you're not dealing with a regular man. You're dealing with me, Volcano Jack. Now armor up. Put on the best protection you got, 'cause where we're going, it's gonna get hot. That's right, we're heading right into the most perilous spot in the area, the Crater Cave. Don't like it? Well, that's all the more glory for guys with guts, like me, Volcano Jack. In here, you got both flames and magma golems. So, here's how you fight these guys. You'll need a weapon with...
Dave, Volcano Jack was killed.
You see, I hope you learned your lesson. Telling tall tales and bragging about your adventures is a great way to scare off potential friends. I'm sure Volcano Jack will remember that in the next world. Yes, if you really want to make friends, you don't need to run off and slay fire monsters. The only fire you need is a good backyard barbecue. Take a look. The Sims Online is an amazing way for you to take on another identity in an orc-free, dragon-free, laser beam-free environment, if you're into that sort of thing. But truthfully, this world will allow you to do what you can't do in real life in an exact simulation of real life. And you're not going to believe what happens when the Drifter heads into the world of The Sims. Get ready to see the biggest backyard brawls of all time. And speaking of the Drifter, Val?
Yes, Dave. Video file 45T-6N is ready for playback.
Great. Okay, another important aspect of making friends is first impressions, and nothing leaves a stronger mark than your appearance. Recently, I've received many impassioned messages from fashion expert Zherbo Reaufeaux about the wardrobe of the Drifter.
A makeover? Why don't I just feed myself to a scorpoid? I'm out of here.
As you can see, there was no chance. But luckily, Zherbo had a young actor friend that looks exactly like the Drifter who was willing to play stand-in for a day. Let's see what happened.
Look at him, the Drifter. Monster action, monster adventure. A 5-year-old boy does know better how to clothe himself than the mighty Drifter. And in the spotlight, no less. On the tele, for all the poor people of the world to look at and be made sick. Behold his unsightly solid colors, drab and rusting, unwashed. A slithering serpent could dress itself in solid colors, but still, most of them do choose stripes and beautiful patterns, no? Yes, the Drifter is more like a pig, a filthy hog swine. I spit on him. Pih, pih. If he were man enough for the artistry of Zherbo, then Zherbo might show the people his true potential. Rexinold, come to Zherbo. Put this on. Wait! And this. And this. And this too. Now, go and become like a butterfly emerging from its filthy cocoon. Now, we wait for Rexinold, and you have the privilege of watching Zherbo dance. Now he is ready for both the monster and the world. Change once more and do not speak. Ah, delightful. Ready now to swim in style, no? Ready now to dance in style. Ready now to live in style. Rexinold shows the people how they would appear for the Drifter to fight in fashion. Attack the foul mutant. Rexinold, you fight like a little girl. Must I do everything for you? Foul beast, you shall not lay your sticky tentacle upon Zherbo's priceless outerwear. Go clean yourself from your little cat fight. I wait here now, and this time, there will be no dancing.
You should note that since this piece was produced, the illustrious Zherbo has actually contacted us to express an interest in redressing all of Portal's friends, particularly Gruder. That's something you can look forward to in the future. Val, a break, please.
Yes, Dave. I will provide the viewers with entertainment while you take your medicine.
Friends? What the f*** are you talking about? Get that piece of camera the f*** away from me before I cram it up your dirty, fat...
This is Busta Rhymes, and you're watching G4 TV for gamers.
Clive Gallagher. He used to call me Lara Beanstalk. I'd run home crying and he'd just laugh.
Sure he's not laughing now.
No, he'd just follow me around and look at my bottom.
Are men only interested in you because of your body?
No. I'm rich too, darling.
The only anything faster than his meteoric rise to fame was his tragic fall from grace. Given a second chance at G4, Pocan takes his life off pause and gets back in the game.
Yeah, he definitely has his bad days, you know, like when he forgets to eat and stuff. These young guys could learn a lot from this Pocan. He's a real pro.
It was his game experience that really caught my eye. Well, that and the fact that he's Panda Bear.
Hello, I'm Bernie. I'm Dave's best friend. I love him. But I can be your friend, too. I love you.
Dave, the transmission has resumed.
Great. I was just checking our forums for something interesting to share. Let's try this posting from GBT. When you cover Asheron's Call, please do not cover the newbie aspects. Try covering news about what happens on the only fun server, Darktide, the player killer server. This information would actually be useful to the majority of the people that play Asheron's Call. Thanks. GBT. Well, I agree that covering veteran aspects of the online worlds is important, and I hope you've seen some of our recent pieces on tougher virtual areas. It's the newbies who are really in need of the most help. At the same time, I don't want to dismiss your point, so... Val.
Yes, Dave.
Can you patch me through to a group of newbies?
Certainly, Dave. Link established.
Hey guys, sorry to bother you. I was just wondering, would you be okay with me having a little less coverage for you on the transmission?
That's so loading!
I don't even know which is the sharp end of my sword. Ow!
And where do I buy food? Yeah! Who posted that message?
Yeah, we'll kick his butt!
Well, there you have it. For the time being, it looks like we'll have to continue to devote at least some time to the newbies. And now, it's time for a fascinating experiment.
Dave, would you like your jars of brains now?
No, Val, a different experiment. A psychological one. One that ties into our theme today, how to make friends online. See, recently, I decided to resolve an age-old debate. Is it easier to make friends in the virtual world or in the flesh and blood world? Let's take a look at my findings. Val?
Playback of Phase 1 results commencing now, Dave.
This is Andred, one of the dedicated player versus player worlds in the Dark Age of Camelot. Now, unlike the standard versions of that world, here in Andred, complete lawlessness is the only law. Players of every realm and level can hack each other to pieces with little or no penalty or exception. Paranoia is your best friend in Andred, second only to a sharpened blade. If you can make friends here, you can make friends anywhere. Hi, that's me. Let's see what happens when I try to make friends here, disguised as this level 1 troll named Timmy. My intent is to approach people with one simple question, to see whether their responses will be friendly or otherwise. Keep in mind, all of the responses you're about to hear are the real responses of real people online. Let's begin with this gent, and our icebreaker. Can you and me be buddies and fight little wolves together?
No.
Little wolves? Shut up!
Hi, can you and me be buddies and fight little wolves together?
I'd like to, little Timmy, but I have to save the world. You baby little punk.
New to this game?
I'm heading up to Atla.
Sorry, about to log out.
Sorry, not staying long.
Sorry, running off to my guild.
Kinda higher than wolves. Sorry, bro.
Well, I'm only on for a few minutes in order to get enough money to buy a hammer. Otherwise, I would.
Timmy!
Okay, no, wait a second. Before you jump to any conclusions about how hard it is to make friends in the virtual world, let's take a look and see what happened when I tried to do the same thing in the, quote, real world. Val?
Playback of Phase 2 results commencing, Dave.
Can you and me be buddies and fight little wolves together?
I don't think so.
Wolves? No.
I don't think I can fight wolves.
How little?
I'm sorry?
You got any taller ones?
What are you talking about?
Big eyes, little eyes, 3 eyes, 4 eyes.
Not sure fighting is the best way to make friends.
Y'all just learn to get along with one another.
Are you a man of peace?
I don't think I could handle that.
I don't think you could either, to be honest. And what will you plan to use against these wolves?
I'm gonna use shoelaces.
Well, I have a cold drink.
My hands.
Bare hands against wolves.
Sure.
What level are you, sir?
Ground level.
What? Honestly, I don't understand why we'd be fighting little wolves.
I wouldn't kill any animals.
Even a wolf?
No.
It's a good way to become buddies. Or dragon?
No.
Well, how about we just become bosom buddies then?
Ghoul?
No.
Zombie?
No.
You can try to ingratiate yourself with me in that way, but really, it's only the call of battle that brings two people together. ¿Podemos, amigos, tú y yo, quiere contra los lobos?
Sí, cómo no. I don't fight anymore.
Outside Fort Atla, perhaps? There's quite a few little wolves there.
I'm from Chicago.
Fort Atla. Where's Fort Atla?
That's in Midgard.
Anybody know where Fort Atla is?
I don't understand what she says.
I guess you know what? I'll take my answer back. I don't want to fight them.
You could be a wolf. You know that?
Are you implying that I'm a doppelganger of some sort?
No, I'm implying that you are a wolf dressed in sheep clothing.
I believe I'm dressed in a flight suit, sir. I was thinking maybe I would bash their skulls and then you would slit their throats.
I don't think I'm up for that.
No.
I'm not going to slit anything.
I'm one of these animal rights activists.
You see, making friends in the real world is no easier than making friends in the virtual world. The truth is, it's difficult in either location. But hopefully, with some of the pointers we've given you on this transmission, you'll be well on your way.
Dave, might I suggest that your experiment was flawed?
How so, Val?
Many of your subjects might possibly have been interested in friendship, but did not have the desire to battle little wolves.
That's ridiculous, Val. Everyone wants to fight little wolves. Speaking of which, please open a portal to the woods for me. I'm going to fight little wolves.
Yes, Dave. Thank you for watching this transmission of Portal. For more information, log on to g4tv.com/portal. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
Can you and me be buddies and fight little wolves together?
Yeah.
It's in Midgard. It's very far.
Okay, let's go now.
I just got a mental picture of me, like, you know, standing out in the field somewhere.
From Drifter to Medica? That's kind of hard to explain. I guess you could call me a keeper of the interdimensional portals.
I'm Michael Bandit. I was a friend of the Drifters while you guys were in diapers.
You're watching Portathon, the first ever Portal Marathon.